Remarkable! Incredible! Unbelievable!
Save! And fuck our champions! Good up, Pepe! Goal!
It doesn't get any better than that.
Hello all and welcome to this Game in Frame live stream. My name is Anish Patel and get ready for an exciting showdown in the first division of the Cosmopolitan Soccer League as Hoboken FC 1912-2 hosts Polonia SC here at Laurel Hill Park. We're in for a treat here today as two of the frontrunners for Div 1 champion go head to head in what is going to be an intense battle. Both sides have a lot to play for tonight. As some major shuffling can be done between these top 5 positions depending on the results today. A win for the home side today can possibly see Hoboken FC finishing the night in 2nd place. But the side currently sitting in 3rd will want to steal these 3 points, as a win for them could possibly put Polonia at the front of the pack in 1st come the end of the match week. Viewers can also find New York International FC versus Manhattan Kickers as well as Central Park Rangers 2 versus Borgetto streamed on Game in Frame, as those matches took place early in the afternoon and can have a significant impact on where these sides end up come the end of these 90 minutes. Now sit tight as we will join you guys again shortly when both sides are ready for kickoff. Okay, and we are in for a huge game tonight as both sides know just how important these 3 points will be. We are just about set for kickoff for Hoboken FC 1912-2 versus Polonia SC. Referee's just checking his watch, making sure the linesmen are all set. And we're off. Polonia SC, the away side, will be the ones to start with the ball here. They look here to start controlling possession with some play passing around the back. Both sides know just how important these 3 points are going to be today, as neither side took away all 3 points last weekend. Hoboken FC lost to FC Olkini late Sunday evening last week, while the away side Polonia did slightly better, drawing 1-1 to Manhattan Celtic, getting them just a single point. Both sides will want all 3 tonight. But no matter what the score ends up being tonight, the Cosmopolitan Soccer League Division 1 table will not look the same as it did this morning. It is now up to these 2 sets of players to decide which one of them they want to see at the top of the table come the end of the match week. Polonia now have possession in Hoboken's box. A shot goes in and just past the post. First dangerous bit of possession for either side. Goes to the away side. The grateful Hoboken goalkeeper was able to watch that ball whiz past his post, and now they can take the goal kick. Jesko, the one to take the goal kick for Hoboken. Captain Mitchell Hoffa on the ball now. Dixon looks forward, finding his winger out wide, James Reed. Reed decides to take on his defender, gaining some yards and the throw in for his side. Another throw in. Throw in this time. Taken by the young number 20 for Hoboken, Paul Kondratyev. But nothing came from that throw. And Polonia got possession once again. The throw goes long down the far side. Polonia can now run at that Hoboken back line, who are going to be ever present today if they want to make sure they hold out, try getting that win at home today against Polonia. A quick ball out wide. Fortunately, Matthew Saluga was not able to get the end of that ball forward. Referee just looking for another ball as the one just in play went over the fence. Saluga to take the throw. Saluga's ball in. Hoffa just unable to get his head onto it, but it was eventually cleared by Hoboken, not too far though, as Polonia looked to reapply the pressure to the home side. Dixon now with some fancy footwork in his own box as he looks to relieve the pressure applied by Polonia, but losing out in possession. Forward ball looking dangerous as Polonia look to pin Hoboken into their own box in these first few minutes of the game. Referee seeing a bit of contact he didn't like and blowing for a free kick in favor of the home side. Malka losing possession pretty deep in his own half there, allowing Polonia to come onto the ball. Konrad Nowacki, number 10 for Polonia, up top, leading the line. Kamil Pruszko on the ball now. Finds Lucas Bielen. Samuel Reshnik on this left side can drive into the box. Nate Merchant on the ball now. Looks for the switch. Trying to find his right winger, Saluga. Unable to find his feet. Just finding the outside touch line, leading to a Hoboken throw. Dixon can look up and play long. Unfortunately, finding a striker on his heels instead of his toes. As Ivan Longcard, the number 8 for Hoboken, lets the ball run out of play, and possession returns to Polonia. Hoboken looking to run in behind as Danny Herrera picks the ball up in Polonia's half for the first time. The ball goes across the box. And unfortunately, the Polonia keeper was able to do just enough. Unfortunately for Hoboken. Herrera's ball into the box. Didn't know if it was going to be a cross or a shot. In the end, it ended up being a bit of neither. Referee stopping play for a second though, as he looks to be going to the touchline to have a word with the Polonia coach. Too many people on the Polonia bench, it seems like, as the referee now brings play back to start. First throw in on this near side for Hoboken, taken by their right back, Doherty. Doherty finds Trulio, who gets his first touches on the ball. Conrad can turn with it now as Polonia look to get forward. Turns back and finds some space. Reshnik back to Conrad. Conrad looks forward, trying to find Merchant. Merchant will chase the ball down to no avail. A short goal kick this time. Dixon looks forward and finds Paul. Paul looks wide. Eric Turza gets his first few touches on the ball. As Conrad can now look to get on the end of this long ball forward, he looks square. Shot goes in and it beats the goalkeeper. 1-0 to the away side, Polonia SC. A quick counter after a loose pass from the Hoboken midfield. And just 2 quick passes after that sees the ball fall into the back of the net. Hoboken 0, Polonia SC 1. As it's the away side that's the ones to open the scoring this afternoon. Still a long way to go though. And as it stands, if the match ends as it is, Polonia will see themselves top of the table, depending on the results of the New York International FC match earlier on in the afternoon. But as it stands, Polonia have put themselves in prime position to finish off this weekend in the best position they could put themselves in. It is now up to Hoboken to now spoil the party and get themselves some points at home today. Another loose pass from Malka in the midfield, and Polonia once again pick up possession. Reshnik down the line. Reshnik looks down the line. Only finding a Hoboken foot. Now it's a Hoboken throw. My vision was a little blurred there as the goal went in, but I do believe it was the number 11, Alex Goldman, in the midfield for Polonia, who scored that opening goal. Once I get confirmation on the goal score, I will let you guys know, but for the moment it is Goldman, I believe, who's pressing down the ball with Conrad. Trujillo in some space. Does end up finding Doherty, who tries to find the long ball forward, looking for his number 8. Into the grateful hands of the goalkeeper. Lucas Bielen. Merchant. Back to Bielen, who looks long this time. Conrad using his strength to try getting around Hoffert. Hoffert using his strength, but illegally. Referee just making sure no extra yards are taken by Polonia here. As the long ball does go in across the box to the feet of Saluga. Saluga's ball in. Force the feet. Chester Conrad, who slots it into the back of the net. 2-0 to Polonia SC. Training ground routine set piece there from the away side. Bielen puts a long ball across the pitch. Finds the feet of Saluga. Saluga's pinpoint accurate cross to the chest of Conrad, who chests it down, slots it in. 2-0 Polonia SC. And it looks like the team in red are primed and ready to finish this evening top of the table of the Cosmopolitan Soccer League. Malka now to Hoffert. Dixon and Hoffert, the two centre backs who started and finished Hoboken's last match against Olkini. Referee seeing Longcard just run that ball out of play on their far side. He awards the throw into the away side. Polonia win it as Herrera Canal to run at the goal. Ivan Longcar. Free kick to the away side, as the impetus now falls on Polonia to hold possession and control the match. They don't want to lose control of this game, allowing Hoboken back into it in any way, shape, or form. They've done very well to score 2 early on in this match and get themselves ahead. Now it's just up to the discipline and the teamwork that they can muster together to try and hold on to this lead for the rest of the match. The win did not help the free kick there, as it seemed to just carry it back in the direction of the free kick taker. To the aid of the goalkeepers. Now Hoboken can bring the ball forward again, looking long. Just not enough once again. Throw in now, taken by Polonia. By their number 4, David Pepper, aka Scout, as he likes to be known by. Throw for the home side now. Polonia looking once again to get the ball forward very quickly, as Trujillo picks it up in the midfield and gets fouled in the process. Hoboken now have a chance of getting some numbers forward in an attempt to try mustering some sort of comeback. They have the time. Trujillo, number 7, puts the ball in. Paul wins it, but not too much danger, and the goalkeeper was able to collect pretty cleanly. Resnick on the ball out wide. Crunching tackle by Hoffert, sees him in possession. Trujillo. Hoffert swings and just gets enough to let it go out of bounds, not enough to meaningly get any contact on it and find a teammate. Samuel Resnick now with the throw in. Finds the goal scorer, the second goal scorer for Polonia, Conrad, who does in fact get the ball back to the throw in taker. And Resnick does get the ball out of any danger, with the help of Kamil Prushko, number 21, centre back. Merchant on the ball. Merchant finds Kugler, who gets his first touches on the ball. Goldman finds Saluga. Saluga forward, back to him. And the away side does well to win themselves a throw in once again. Polonia have seemed to establish a pattern of play that Hoboken will want to find a way to break up. Seems to just be win the ball back pretty early and run at that Hoboken back line for Polonia. Hoboken need to find a way to ruffle the feathers of this Polonia midfield and try holding on to some meaningful possession for a little bit. As Trujillo picks the ball up on this right side this time. Lays a great switch field ball to Dixon. Dixon to Herrera. Herrera's loose touch, loses them possession though. Some crunching tackles going in the middle of the park, as now Hoboken look to have run away with possession. Back at the feet of Dixon. Danny Herrera. Long call on the ball. Long call to Herrera. Herrera just able to poke it into the possession of his teammate. As Dougherty's now on the ball. A drop with the shoulder by Trujillo. Sees him run inside. Tries to find his attacking forward. But Longcall unable to get the ball back to him, as now Polonia can now look to counter as Conrad runs under the ball as it rolls to the far side. Unable to get anything on the ball and keep it in play, but still just as dangerous on that counter the away side. Terzo will look to take the throw in. Malka looks to lay the ball out wide. Doherty goes long into the path of Lonka, who can run at the defense, and he gets tripped up. Kamil Prushko pleading his innocence, claiming to have been trying to get back into possession, but Ivan Lonka just took a tumble while sprinting onto that ball. Referee gives the free kick and books the centre back in the process. Free kick for Hoboken in a dangerous position. Trujillo and Herrera behind it. Four blue shirts now stand behind the ball as they look to eye up a way to find themselves back into this match. Malco walks away and leaves it, as does Trujillo. And finally does Danny Herrera. Number 20 looks like Pavel Kondratyev will be the one to take the free kick. Oh, I apologize. It's not going to be. It looks like it's going to be James Reed, number 9. Reed takes the free kick. Safely caught by the goalkeeper. Reed's shot was on target. Looked like it could have troubled the goalkeeper, but the keeper positioned himself well. Keeper decides to go long, looking for Saluga. Long call looking for Reed. Only finds a Polonia head as Merchant looks forward. And Keenan Malka looks to be the one to have won the free kick for his side. Guys, I just want to take this break in play to let you know that today's Game in Frame broadcast is sponsored by Salt Athletic. Salt have made the world's freshest, most advanced cleat bag, the Air Case, which uses antimicrobial technology to block smell, making for odor-free car rides and houses. Salt is offering the Game in Frame community an exclusive discount, so scan the QR code to get 10% off and keep it fresh. Conrad with a great touch, looking to send the ball forward for Saluga, but Jesko doing just enough to get it, scoop it up before it did fall to the feet of the number 7. Malka can look to turn in the midfield here, being pressed by 2 Polonian midfielders. Malka looks forward for Herrera, just unable to find his feet. A bit of barging in the midfield. Polonia come away with it again, once again with Conrad. Looks lay off Philip Glowala, who takes a shot. Into the grateful hands of Zachary Jesko. Jesko looks forward, finding Trujillo though in some space on his right side. Number 17 cuts in, looks fine. Longcar with his left foot. Longcar's touch lets him down though, as he's unable to bring it into his possession. As does Scout's touch. Referee just calling for a ball as the one in play currently looks like to have gone out of bounds. Third ball of the match so far. As Dixon looks to look forward, bring Hoffman into play. substitution, I believe, during that break for Hoboken. Sees Dean Patel come into play as Malka comes off the pitch. Dougherty finds Trujillo. Patel to Pole. Dougherty's touch excellently finds Trujillo on the wing. Trujillo's left foot to Herrera. Herrera finds Longcar out wide in the corner, who does very well to keep it in play. He looks up, puts the ball in, only finds the feet of David Pepper. Scout does well though, clearing it. Reshnik will be grateful that his teammate was able to win his side throw in there, as Samuel Reshnik can now take it going down the line. Conrad jumping up, dueling with two Hoboken defenders. And once again, Dixon finds himself on the ball. Fizzing the ball to Herrera's feet. Herrera's touch lets him down as the ball falls back to the possession of Polonia. Merchant finds Goldman. Conrad to Merchant, but picked out by Dixon. Dixon finds Reed, and Reed can now use his pace to try getting at that Polonia backline. But Scout does very well to get back and recover. Patel. A shove in the back on Longcar. He's a free kick to the home side. And once again, Hoboken look to make a substitution. Off comes the number 10, Danny Herrera. On comes number 47, Sean Ryan. Goal kick now to Polonia. And I'll take this break, guys, and play, because I do want to let you guys know that to stay tuned here on Game and Frame for some more exciting footballing action. You guys can watch APSL Delaware River Conference action here as Real Central New Jersey hosts Kensington SC at 8 p.m. tonight. Additionally, next weekend in the APSL Metropolitan Conference, we will be streaming New York Athletic Club versus Central Park Rangers at 12:15 noon, Zumschneider FC versus Hoboken FC 1912 at 7:30 p.m., and Principium Freedoms versus Greek Americans at 8 p.m. Those three matches can be found next weekend here on Game in Frame. These are sure to be some thrilling fixtures. Trio Justin unable to get a touch on that ball, meant for Reshnik. Merchant to Polonia's first goal scorer, Goldman. He's on the ball again, a little back heel to Reshnik. The Allen with some time on the ball. The Polonia centre back with no real pressure on him. Able to look up and find a pass. And Glowala unable to do anything meaningful with that possession as the ball fell into the grateful hands of Yashko, who was able to get it out of his hands into the feet of his forwards. As now James Reed comes on the ball. And Reed wins his side of the free kick. Shove in the back on the number 9. Slightly farther wide than the last free kick, but still dangerous position. Let's see if the number 17 will be the one to take it this time. It looks like Longcar might be lining this one up. And it looks like that will be the end of Trujillo's contributions for the moment, as Ian Calcaterra comes on for him, number 11 for Hoboken. The ball goes in and misses everyone, and out for the goal kick. Some fresh faces about half an hour into the match, as Hoboken look to find any way to get themselves back into it. Just one before halftime, could see them getting their foot in the door and possibly starting the catalyst for the comeback in the next half. Goal kick gets taken, not too well though, as Calcaterra's first bit of action in this match is to actually intercept the goal kick. Unfortunately unable to find his number 8. And Polonia had it again. Looks like Polonia had also made a substitute, as Goldwyn, the scorer of the first goal, has come off. Probably just keeping some fresh legs, because they will have to do a lot of work in the second half to ward off any advances by this Hoboken side. Long car on the ball, closed down by 2 Polonia defenders. He somehow comes away with it, wins inside the corner kick. No, it looks like the officials have agreed that it is in fact a goal kick. Good defending there by Polonia, warding off the threat for the moment. They'll do a good job in making sure to not see any more danger for the rest of the half if they can see it out. However, Hoboken does have a lot of quality in their squad, enough to mount and complete a comeback if they can galvanize and assemble these boys, because it is worth a lot, these 3 points. A chance to finish the night in the top 2 in the Cosmopolitan Soccer League. But at the moment, it's Polonia who almost snatched another one. It looked like that goal was actually harder to miss than it was to score there, as the substitute's the one to actually let the chance go to waste. Oh, I apologize. It was Philip Glowala, who hasn't had that much to do in this half so far on this left side, but he would have made an instant impact there. Glowala shakes his head, but he knows that he got himself in a good position and he can do it again. As Hoffert is on the ball. Dougherty with Glowala pressing him down. Ryan on the ball. Loose pass from him. Scout to take the throw, and Scout intercepts as well. Referee just holds off from Terz's throw in. Another throw for the home side. Dixon looks long. Not long enough though, as Reshnik was able to intercept and attempt to set off his team, but Patel stuck a leg up, intercepting that through ball. Patel unsuccessful, looking for Calcaterra, but now Hoboken can come on this left side. That forward ball led to nothing though. Substitution for Hoboken now. Number 26, Dougherty's coming off. Number 21, Anton Jotas coming on. Kolkatera trying to bring Jotas into this play for the first time this match, and he officially does get involved for the first time. Jotas to Hoffa to Dixon. Dixon back to his centre-back partner. And the captain decides to play it safe. Diasco. Hoffa finds himself in tons of space. Plays a cutting through ball forward. Noam Davidov, number 24 there for Hoboken. Fresh legs. Just a little eager when it came to trying to win the ball back there. Ends up clipping Lucas Bielin and earns himself a yellow card. First booking for the home side. And a friendly shake of hands between the two. No love lost. There was no malice in that. Just a bit of a eagerness from the number 24 for Hoboken. Bielin seems to be fine though. Bielin looks long himself. Merchant wins the first header, tries to win the ball back. Fortunately unable to pick it back up on the edge of the Hoboken box. Quick throw. As Polonia work it well. Merchant. Scout. Scout looks up, puts a ball in, and a save by Esko. A double save by Esko almost. Looked like a half shot, half cross there from Scout. But the goalkeeper was able to parry it into the air and then into his own hands. Kolkatera can look to try coming forward. Oh, my apologies. That was Davidov again. Tried coming forward on this near side. Great tackle from Polonia. Leads only to a throw for the home side. Ryan switches the play to Terza. Foul there just before the half on Patel. Not too many major threats on that Polonia goal just yet from Hoboken. Handball, referee I believe saw in that. On Kolkatera. Then looked here to the left and long. Merchant did very well to win that ball. The shot looks like to have come in, but it was blocked by Hoffa just in time. Sliding tackle by the skipper saved his goalkeeper from doing from having to do any type of block, any type of save. Searching ball forward. As number 47, Sean Ryan can now run onto it as he finds himself in possession on the edge of the Polonia box, puts a ball across. Kugler was there in the right position though. Merchant with a cheeky little flick onto Kugler. Kugler unable to find the feet of Saluga just there. Hoboken throw. Patel's loose touch. Scout to take the throw, Merchant hands it over, and Dixon clears. But Kugler puts it back into play. Davidov in the middle of that pile up right there. He tried to run away with possession, but back in Polonia hands. Merchant on the ball. He looks for a switch. Couldn't tell if that was deflected off a defender or if it was just a miss hit by the number 8, but looks like it's going to be a Hoboken goal kick at the end of it all. Zachary Yesko gets another precious touch on the ball there. Goes short once again. Seems to be a large gap between Dixon and Hoffert and that Hoboken midfield. They might have to close it down if they want to establish any presence in that midfield, which seems to only be run by the Polonia players at the moment, as the box seems to be filled with red shirts. However, the cross from Saluga aren't able to find one of those red shirts. Only finds the side netting and another goal kick. Yesko will look to Dixon this time. The Scotsman finds Paul. Calcaterra holding the ball. A cheeky little through ball forward. As Sean Ryan now comes on the ball. Patel, he's looking to find Patel, but Patel lets it go. Hoffa looking forward, just catching Calcaterra flat-footed. Promising there though from the Blues. Bielen's long through ball, only finding the feet of Hoboken. Patel claiming a free kick, which he receives. The skipper will take just a yard ahead of the halfway line. He puts the ball low and with some pace. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to get past those Polonia players. Terza back to Yesko, who in turn finds Terza once again. Paul looks forward, finding Reed. James Reed onside and on the ball. Looks to cut back, wins inside the corner kick. Reed seems to be finding a lot of space on that far side, coming up against Scout. Fortunately, it looks like on that instance he was unable to look up and find any blue shirts in that box, but he did win himself the corner, which he will be the one to take. Hoboken leaving Dixon and Hoffert back. Dixon now going short. Referee seeing something he doesn't like as that corner was about to go in. Another shake of hands between Saluga and I believe Davidov. As the play gets back underway, the ball goes in. And cleared by Bielen. Shot goes in by Sean Ryan. Hits off that wall of red, and now the goalkeeper can look to release Polonia. 2-on-3 now on the attack. As Saluga was unable to get back on the end of that forward pool. Yashko decides to look wide, finding Calcaterra, who has Reshnik breathing down his neck. A slip by Zotaj, but possession does still stay with Hoboken as they can look now to come forward slowly. Dixon squares to Hoffert. Hoffert looks up, assessing his options, splits a couple lines with a through ball as Calcaterra plays the ball wide. Zotaj's forward ball just too much. Unable to find Davidov, who is the sole man up top at the moment for Hoboken. Bielen. Hazel Kugler picks the ball up deep, give and go with his goalkeeper. A loose touch, sees the ball fall to Hoboken, but the goalkeeper smothers. Sean Ryan there's loose touch, only able to find the hands of the goalkeeper there. A cleaner touch would have seen Ryan able to get a shot off at least, possibly being able to put his side back in contention for a win. Scrap in the midfield there, sees the ball fall to possession of Polonia. For a throw on the near side, taken by Resnick. Excellent header onwards by Philip Loala. Patel looks to put the ball around the corner. Unfortunately, Kugler was the only one he found. And Dixon lets it run to the hands of Yashko. And that looks to be it for the first half. Hoboken FC 1912 2-0, Polonia SC 2. We've seen two well-worked goals scored by the away side in this first half. Nothing too dangerous created by the home side just yet, but there's still another 45 minutes for them to get themselves back into this. If the result stays as it is, Polonia will be in dreamland. They'll possibly be top of the table by the end of the evening, depending on that New York International result. But they'll have to wait another 45 minutes and keep playing the way they are if they want to see how it will end then. I'll see you guys again in 15 minutes for the second half.
Bonviel has the ball, takes a shot, rips it from outside the 18 and goal!
From perhaps that defensive error. Still with Paxton. Paxton to toward Dagan. Dagan inside the 18-yard box. Dribbles away from 2, 3. Dagan! Goal for Brooklyn United!
Right-footed, and it's Rich. He could have it. Oh, a reaction save there from Watson.
Through ball excellent by Olkini as Kevin chips the goalkeeper 4-1.
Ball still in Intercontinental, top of the box with a shot. Sean with the save, still there. Sean with the second save. Excellent work from Sean.
Try to be taken down. Johnson onto the left foot. Has Jalot. Jalot for game, set, and match. It's a bit wide, and it's in. Game, set, and match.
There's a gap here on the left side for the Pacifics to exploit. It's slotted through. Matthew Forster, first chance of the game, and it's buried by Matthew Forster.
Tyler now on their right. Side with a great ball, trying to find Sasha. The shot and a goal! What a beautiful build-up by FA Euro!
There it is, towards the captain. He goes over in the box. A shot comes in, and again Webster.
Distributes the ball. Lucchini moves it on to El Handawi, who slips it through to King. And there it is, slotted again.
An incredible bit of skill there from Gladys.
Intercontinental will make their move. It's a shot, and it's in. That is unbelievable from Intercontinental. Beautiful shot into the upper 90.
Oh, Diamba! Oh, off the crossbar! They're claiming goal! It's goal! Diamba opens the scoring!
Back to Asher Rushevsky, left-footed pass toward Quincy Strauss-Figueroa. Thinking about a curler. Quincy Strauss-Figueroa!
Loose ball from Mario finds the feet of Gladys, who in turn lets his winger loose. Kovacic lets the ball forward 3-0, just like that.
Can he be the hero? And he can! Goal!
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
That's a good bit of footwear there by Spalding. It's gone for a spacious shot! It's magnificent by Spalding!
Okay, and we are about to start off second half again here at Laurel Hill Park for Hoboken FC 1912-2 versus Polonia SC. Right now, with the away side is doing all of the work, having scored 2 goals in the first half. It's up to Hoboken now, digging deep and getting themselves back into it. Referee just making sure everything is all right, and it'll be Hoboken to start us off in the second half. The sides have been switched, subs have been made, team talks have been given, and they are off. It'll still be the centre-back pairing of Hoffert and Dixon for Hoboken, as the skipper can now look to come forward with the ball. Forward ball by Dixon, unable to find the feet of Malka there, as Polonia get their first bit of possession in this half. But Malka does win it back pretty cleanly. as well as wins his side the throw. Ian Calcaterra starts out top again this half, number 11, Hoboken. As Danny Herrera sees himself back on the pitch. And on the opposition side, Nate Merchant right there, ever present in the midfield. David Pepper, aka Scout. Dixon will allow that to run out and win his side the goal kick, which will be taken again by Zachary Yeshko, number 1 in goal for Hoboken. Malka gets charged, gets bundled in 2. Dixon looks forward as Herrera can turn with it. Herrera looks forward for Reed, but Reed slipped as he was going to make a run in behind. Good idea between the two, just unable to execute. Scout will be the one to take the throw in on this near side. Merchant wins the head. Flicking on, trying to find his number 16 up front. Forward ball from Hoboken as Malka looks to head it onto the corner. Looking to find the feet of Calcaterra, who wasn't able to get up there quick enough. Forward ball for Merchant, and as he's unable to bring it into possession, Calcaterra willing his team forward, asking for some help deep in that Polonia box. Some fancy footwork there as now Paul can look to put the ball in, but that ball gets blocked before it can get anywhere meaningful. Another ball asked for by the referee, as that one's now gone over the fence as well. Bit of sloppy play in the midfield there from both sides, as each team looks to regain possession and control the ball for a few minutes and establish a pattern of play for this half. Paul looks to find Herrera. Herrera looks forward. Referee had to hop over the ball to make sure he didn't come in contact with it. Decides to give the drop ball to the Blues. The referee deeming that his position was actually affecting the play, so he decides to give the drop ball to Hoboken FC. As Paul can look to put the ball wide for Calcaterra. Taza looks forward. Herrera and Kugler battle for the ball in that midfield. As now Polonia sees themselves in some space and are able to run at the Hoboken back line. Scout looks wide. Merchant plays it safe. Looks like Reshnik is taking up a new position in that Polonia back line. This time as a centre back on the right side, while Lucas Bielen keeps its position as the left centre back. Speaking of Bielen, just loose pass there from him. Hoffert and Dixon, the two first steps out for that Hoboken attack. They look to be the ones playing those deep balls through the lines. As it's Jotas there that looks back and finds Reed. Crunching tackle there in the midfield. Sees Malka at the deck, but Polonia actually win the free kick there. It looks like the Polonia number 6 came out worse for wear. Looks like he'll be all right though. Reshnik stands over the ball as he'll be the one to take. Ball searching forward. Nate Merchant wins the first ball. The shot gets taken. No danger though. Philip Bloala once again with a shot at that Hoboken goal. Once again off target. Yeshko will gratefully face those shots all evening, as those aren't the ones he's really worried about. Those don't seem to be the ones flying at him. Kugler looks forward. Reshnik on the ball again. Bounce pass from Kugler, finds number 5. Polonia with some great teamwork there. They tried to work it at the back. Unfortunately, that last ball was just too much. As that the Polonia number 6 was unable to keep it down and hold possession for his side to bring his teammates forward. Dixon will now look forward as well in an attempt to find James Reed. Samuel Reshnik with a scuffed clearance, and the Hoboken players call for a handball, but nothing given by the referee, as the Polonia can now look to attack. The ball out on the far side. Comes in though, the goalkeeper can find himself off his line, but he decides to stay on it. Nate Merchant's header, unable to beat the goalkeeper who didn't come off his line to come collect. Merchant with an almost battled header, uncontested header there, right in front of the goal. But just lofted the ball right into the keeper's hands. Herrera and Davidov look to chase that ball down, trying to keep pressure high in that Polonia box in an attempt to win it deep. But Polonia doing very well to escape that pressure and get out of it. A loose touch and an eager tackle there from Polonia. Sees Hoboken win possession though through a free kick, which Keenan Malka will take after winning. And he decides to go back. Hoffert there looking for a through ball to find Malka, but cut out by the Polonia midfielders. Scout on the ball now, can look forward and take the ball forward as well. Decides to cut back and square it into the midfield, but loose touch, Hoffert comes away with it. Zotaj clears, looking to find Danny Herrera. Herrera and Reed combining to close down Scout, as the fullback's only able to really get the ball out of his possession and away from the Hoboken players, at least where he was at the moment. Paul on the ball now, runs with it. A very powerful runner on the ball. He finds Reed on the left, leads ball across. My apologies, Reed's ball across the box. Just not able to find the feet of a teammate. Polonia do enough to clear. Merchant switches the play, brings in a teammate as well as gets the ball back to his own feet. Scout out wide. Merchant once again. Kugler's shot comes in on his left, into the grateful hands of Yeshko. Nate Merchant in the midfield seems to be orchestrating everything that Polonia is doing at the moment. Everything seems to be going through that number 8. If Hoboken want to stop any advancements from Polonia, they want to make sure that that number 8, Nate Merchant, is closed down as quick as possible. He's finding himself in places that he shouldn't be able to find himself in tons of space, and I think Hoboken are struggling to cope with the number 8. As Zotaj's tackle goes in and Polonia slide past him, and able to come forward again. Here is Nate Merchant, looks forward, finds his teammate. Cutback goes in, deflected off the Hoboken defender, and out for a corner. Dangerous play there from Polonia. Sloppy defending from Hoboken. Once again, Nate Merchant in the thick of it all. Referee just asking for the corner kick to be taken on the far side instead of this near side. So it'll be Goldman, the scorer of the first goal today, to put the ball in for his side. He can look for his incredibly tall number 22 in Kugler, Hazel Kugler, but instead he decides to play it deep into the hands of Zachary Yeshko again. Yeshko now looks forward and finds finds Davidov. Davidov unable to sort himself out and get something behind that ball to keep it in though. And once again, Nate Merchant. Goldman picks it up deep. Reed now on this left side picks it up. Tackle comes in from Scout, but referee sees nothing in it. Kugler's loose pass wins Hoboken possession. Marcus free kick. Marcus throw-in, goes forward through ball. Shot gets taken. Just skies over the bar. First meaningful attack from Hoboken this half by Davidov. Not testing the keeper though this time, as Bian will be the one to take the goal kick. Number 3, Nicholas Kovalenko for Polonia SC. He'll be the one to take the throw in now. Known by his teammates as Nicky. Here he is again. Calcaterra wins possession though. Looking to find Davidov, who I believe might have been offside. Yeah, the number 24 just started his run too early there. Good chance though from the home side, as they seem to be applying that slight more attacking pressure to Polonia in the second half. Reshnik looks long and looks forward and actually finds the feet of Nate Merchant, who gets around Dixon almost with ease. Hoffa comes in across, Merchant gets past him. Merchant puts the ball in. Ball actually ran out of bounds as Merchant was putting it in. Referee calls for a corner kick. Incredible run there from Merchant as he gets past not one but both of the Hoboken centre backs. My apologies, looks like it'll be a goal kick for Hoboken as Merchant just ran it out. But he did incredibly well there to evade the tackles of the defenders, just not able to keep it in and find a pass for his teammate. Luckily for Hoboken. Dixon finds ball. Back to Dixon. Calcaterra with a fizz pass to his skipper. Hoffert's pass very loose. Throw for Polonia. I'm going to take this break in play, guys, to let you know that today's Game in Frame broadcast is sponsored by Salt Athletic. Salt have made the world's freshest, most advanced cleat bag, the Air Case, which uses antimicrobial technology to block smell, making for odor-free car rides and houses. Salt is offering the Game in Frame community, that's you guys, an exclusive discount. Just scan the QR code to get 10% off and keep it fresh. Free kick there to Hoboken. Shove in the back, seen by the referee. Malka puts a ball in. Calcaterra can now run into the box with it at his feet, puts a ball across. Defended very well by Polonia. This away side wants to keep this clean sheet by any means necessary. At the same time, Hoboken will try their hardest because they know that these 3 points are vital in their race for finishing the league top of the table. If the results stand as it is, Polonia SC will actually find themselves in second place finishing the week. New York Internationals actually did win their match earlier on in the afternoon, which puts them at 31 points, and they'll not be able to be caught at least this evening. So the best position Polonia can find themselves in, if they can dig deep and keep the result as it is second place on 29 points, just 2 points off of those top spots, that top spot. Hoboken FC, on the other hand, if they can find a way to mount a comeback here and score 3 undisturbed goals, 27 points, they'll finish on, which will actually put them in third place. They'll take that spot currently held by Polonia. So a lot can happen in this half, when it comes to the CSL league table. Ball goes out for a Hoboken goal kick, but before that gets done, referee allows changes to be made. Coming off is Davidov for Hoboken, and coming back on is the number 8, Lanko, Ivan Lankar. Through ball forward on the far side, sees Ivan Lankar's first touches back in this half. Trujillo also finds himself back on the pitch. Herrera is closing down Rieslin, who finds Scout. Scout looks forward with an incredible through ball, but offsides. Referee put his flag up straight away. David Pepper, number 4, aka Scout, with an incredible bending ball just in front of that Hoboken back line. Unfortunately, his number 16 had just made that run an instant too early, and allowing him to be offsides. Dixon waves his arms in frustration as he has to square it once again to Hoffa instead of looking forward. Now he's finally able to put a ball forward, splitting some lines as Longcar looks to put the ball around the corner for Malka. Unsuccessfully though, as Dixon picks it up again. This time Herrera coming deep to pick it up. Herrera very good and skillful on the ball, but he's just unable to show it this match as he's been closed down very quickly every single time he's been on the ball. A loose touch there, miscommunication by the Polonia defense. Sees a shady situation, a dangerous situation for Hoboken. Looks like it's going to be a free kick though for the away side, as the referee saw a bit of pushing and shoving between the Hoboken forward and that defender. Another dangerous chance though, as the Hoboken have finally found ways to get the ball at least near that Polonia goal in some dangerous areas. Another substitution though by the home side. Malka comes off, Patel comes back on. And refs all clear for the goal kick. Keeper goes long. Trujillo runs and jumps in an attempt to win that ball in the midfield, but he actually ran past it. Did enough though to win inside the throw, which he takes. Trujillo looks like he's, a loose touch from Trujillo as he loses possession in this left back position. Fortunate there as the left back was a very light foul given on to Hoboken. It didn't seem like much of a foul by the number 9. All smiles by Trujillo though, Christian Trujillo for Hoboken, as he knows he might have gotten away with one there. Paul gets bundled over as now Polonia can look forward, through ball in, sees Nate Marchant in the box with the ball at his feet, takes a shot, saved by the goalkeeper, not once but twice. Great save first time with an incredible footwork to smother the ball that second time by Jesko. Terza gets the ball past Kugler, who jumped in an attempt to block his long ball forward. Terza's ball forward unable though to find Lancourt. However, it looks like Hoboken have ruffled the feathers of Polonia here just a little bit. Can they now use this slight bit of momentum? They have to try getting something on the scoreboard. Calcaterra looks forward, gets it past one. Unfortunately, Phil Liu slides in there. Fortunately for long hair. The number 6 for Polonia, ever present. Seems to be okay after going down earlier on in the half. Terza takes the throw. Ian Calcaterra just looking to find the feet of Danny Herrera, but Herrera's backpedaling just didn't allow him to readjust his feet and get in the path of that ball there. A great switch of play though by Polonia. Sees the ball in some space here on the right as it falls to the feet of Scout. Scout looking up again, seeing if he can find that diagonal ball to an on-running forward, but not this time. So he decides to go back to his centre-back, Lucas Bielen. And Bielen finds Nicholas Kovalenko. Kovalenko finds Goldman. Kugler back to Goldman. Marchant to Liu, back to Marchant. Ball being worked well here by the away side. Marchant doing well to keep possession. Gets past 2, puts it out wide, Scout's ball in. Very underwhelming though from the number 4. Very, very well worked though from the red side. Quick 1-2s between the sides as they looked forward, trying to break that Hoboken line, but Scout's final ball just let him and his teammates down. He works very well there, though, to win the ball back from Chuhyo in the middle of the park, as he finds himself deeper and more central than he was earlier in the half. And Goldman on the ball again. Referee not seeing a handball in there as Goldman looked to square the ball. Patel looks to be the one in the hot seat when it comes to the handball. Ref saw nothing in it as Patel's the one that squares it. Anton Jotaj slays off Trujillo. Long car unable to get on the end of that pass. Quick passes from Polonia. Sees them get out of possession, out of pressure very well. But now it looks like Hoboken are the ones bearing down on the Polonia goal. Some numbers in the box. Can they get a ball in? A cross goes in and blocked by Kovalenko. Before Hoboken can take that throw in on the far side, referees will allow for some more substitutions. Coming back in, it looks to be James Reed and Davidov. Oh, I'm sorry, James Reed and Sean Ryan. Coming off is Danny Herrera, as well as Ian Calcaterra. No substitutions from Polonia at the moment. Reed gets his first touches on the ball again after coming back on. A nice spin, allows him to go into the box. Fortunately, Longcar gets bundled over. Goal kick. Just over 70 minutes played here, Laurel Hill Park. Ball goes forward. Excellent touch by Merchant. However, the number 8 was just too eager to win back possession, and he ends up fouling in turns Jotaj. Merchant just giving his apologies to the number 21. Oh, my apologies. It looks like it wasn't Jotaj that took the hit. It was number 20, Paul Kondratiev for Hoboken. Paul looks like he's up on his feet. Looks like a sore one. Seems like a tough lad. He'll be able to run it off, though. Referee adds time to his watch, allowing for the recovery of the number 20. Loose pass there. Yeshko doing well to clean up his teammates' mistakes. Hoboken look to attack in, Polonia look to attack in numbers. As they get past the Hoboken line once, Conrad puts a ball in, smothered by Yeshko. Trio tries turning with Kugler at his back, doing well. With the help of Dixon, who looks forward, finding Longcar. Ivan Longcar's pass just loose as Dixon looks to call his defenders back to help him out. Conrad's ball goes wide as Patel gets bundled over the edge of his box. Ball gets put in. Eric Terza, calm and composed, clears the ball of any danger for the moment. Sean Ryan struggles to keep that ball in possession. Conrad gets fouled by Patel. Referee just wants to calm things down before they get too heated. Elects to have some words with the Hoboken number 2. Just make sure that he knows that he's been booked and that he won't allow such dangerous play in his match. Conrad seems to be up and okay, however. Patel walks away with a booking, nothing more. And Bielin, once again, will be the one to take the free kick. Ball goes long. Cleared well by Dixon, all to the feet of Patel, who can now come forward with it. Patel looked left, saw Trujillo running onto it, and can he find his number 17? Resnick doing very well to make sure that Christian Trujillo was not able to get on the end of that ball and bear down on his goalkeeper. Last ditch defending from the number 5. Last ditch, very effective. Referee just stopping play for a moment. Referee just stopping play for a moment as he seems to be referee seems to have stopped the match for a moment. So I'm going to take this break in play as the ref decides to figure out whatever he has to do to let you guys know that I want you guys to stay tuned, because later on today you can watch the APSL Delaware River Conference match here as Real Central New Jersey hosts Kensington SC today at 8 p.m. And if you guys are still in the mood for some football next weekend, you can find more APSL Metropolitan Conference action as New York Athletic Club will be playing Central Park Rangers at 12 p.m. noon. Zumschneider FC will host Hoboken FC 1912 at 7:30 as a Polonia player goes down there. And Prince Cyprian Freedoms host Greek Americans at 8 p.m. All these matches can be found next week here on Game in Frame. Another name goes into referee's book, as it'll be Hazel Kugler to be the one to take this free kick. Long ball from Kugler, looks to find Goldman. Paul Kondratipiev seems to have recovered from that foul a few moments ago. Seems to be running okay now. Polonia now on the edge of the Hoboken box. A shot taken from Merchant, hits the post. Out for a goal kick. Dangerous shot from number 8. It looks like the Polonia players were lining up on the edge of the box. Fortunately for Merchant, this time off the post and out. Yeshko takes the goal kick short. Taza. Dixon finds Trujillo. Very pedestrian play here from Hoboken. They don't seem to be mounting anything too serious or dangerous ahead of that Polonia goal at the moment. If they want to find any way back into this match and at least salvage a point, keep that title race dreams alive, they'll need to start doing something, and soon. They need to get that ball up there soon. Dixon and Hoffert seem to be the two players on the ball the most for Hoboken FC, which is not what you want when you're chasing a 2-goal lead. Both of their centre backs are incredible passes, but they would rather have that ball be at the feet of players a lot closer to the goal. But they're slowly making their way there now as they've won themselves a throw halfway into the Hoboken half. Break in play as we just look for a suitable ball. Just under 10 minutes left to play now as Anton Zotaj will be the one to take this throw in. Scott doing well to clear there, as does Kugler. Anton going up to jump to try winning it. Conrad doing well, linking up with Merchant very well as he finds himself in some space on his right side. In the attempt to bring some more players in, he ends up only finding the feet of Eric Terza. Terza now brings Reed into the game. Reed, though, unable to bring that ball forward. As Goldman can look to run at that as Yeshko's goal and gets bundled over by Hoffa. Referee sees nothing in it. Goldman stays down, looking for the free kick. Referee plays on, sees nothing. Terza does very well to skill around Nikki Kovalenko on the right side. But with the help of his centre back, Polonia end up with throw. There have been glimpses of quality from the home side this afternoon, but just not enough to put away this goal-scoring Polonia side today, it seems like. There's still time left, though. If Hoboken can find a way to mount at least a goal back now, they'll find themselves 1 foot back into the comeback with over 5-6 minutes to go. Good tackle from Paul on the scout. Stops Polonia from getting any farther into the Hoboken half than they want them to be in. A switch of wings from Hoboken sees James Reed come to this near post and Christian Trujillo go to the far post as they try to find any new way of getting the ball towards that Polonia goal. Referee sees a free kick and a shove in the back on Polonia now. Kugler to take the free kick again. Trujillo's first touch on the far side now. Sean Ryan tries to put the ball forward for Ivan Lonka, but does eventually win the free kick with the help of Paul Kondatiev. Substitutions for Hoboken FC again, as ref just stops play, allowing the subs to be made. Keenan Malka comes back in as he puts the ball forward, trying to find the number 8. Longcar looks forward. Unfortunately, unable to find Sean Ryan in the box. Dougherty now back on the pitch. Dougherty's throw-in, unable to find Malka. The two substitutes linking up to lose possession for Hoboken as Malka now charges in to try winning back possession. Finn Liu in possession. Merchant and Malka coming into contact in that midfield, and either side winning the free kick. Referee seeing it as an even coming to blows between the two. Throw into Polonia now, exactly where they want to be, deep in that Hoboken half. Scout will take his time as he slowly makes his way to the ball, as he can eat away every second that he can with each step. Hoboken know that the longer he takes, the closer it gets to crunch time. 12 gruesome match weeks up to this point. Hoboken know exactly what 3 points means today, and they know exactly what losing 3 points means today as well. They know that they need to dig deep if they want to do anything to at least salvage a point from this match today. Hoboken, on the other hand, doing just enough to see them effortlessly come away without any issues. Not too many spots of danger for the away side this afternoon. The Polonia goalkeeper hasn't had much to do. I'm sure he'll be grateful to his defenders for that, as they've done a lot to make sure that Hoboken haven't had a chance, a sniff at any chance in either half so far. Offside there by Conrad as Hoboken hold their line very well. Now, while this might not be the 3 points that Hoboken needed today, season is not over yet. They need to make sure that they don't let their heads to go down and they salvage something from this match, whether that's their pride or a point. They know that it's not over yet. Next week's another match, and next week's another chance of winning, getting themselves back into the title race in any way possible. Polonia, on the other hand, can use this performance to light a fire underneath them in a second half charge for top of the table. A spot currently held by New York International as goal number 3 goes in late into the second half. Looked like it was coming out of nowhere. Hoboken FC 0, Polonia FC 3. The visitors came here to upset the home team, and it's exactly what they've done, stealing all 3 points just like that. The number 9 doing his job, putting the ball in the back of the net, easing any type of pressure that might have been building on that Polonia side. 3-0 now to Hoboken. Patel looks forward with a long ball. He finds Reed on this left side. Reed's touch allows him some open space, an incredible pass. Finds Sean Ryan, but Ryan unable to find anyone else on the edge of the box there. Some great pieces of play from both sides this match. Unfortunately, it's that final bit of passing that's let Hoboken down this evening. Here we go, Ivan Lonka again, just as I was saying, that touch. Unfortunately, he's unable to keep it in control, and it goes out for a Polonia throw-in. Just under 3 minutes to play now, before stoppage time, as we see what looks to be a case of game management now for Polonia, as they don't want to concede. They'll try their hardest to keep that clean sheet. I'm sure those defenders will want it just as much as those attackers wanted some goals. Taz on the ball here, looks wide to find Reed. Reed, running at scout, wins his side the corner kick. Hoboken aren't going down without a fight. They'll take whatever they can from this match, even if that's just a single goal. Reed will be the one to take this corner as well. An in-swinger comes in as we come into the 90th minute. Ball goes in and won by Merchant, who looks to be getting on the end of every single ball, whether it was a Hoboken player or a Polonia player to put it in. Merchant's been on the end of it. In my opinion, Merchant, number 8, has been my man of the match. He's controlled that midfield very well, taken the Polonia out of pressure, as well as created some incredible chances for his attackers to score. All he's needed now is the goal himself. Unfortunately, he was close to getting that as well. An all-around great performance from the number 8. Shot goes in by Malka, into the hands of the goalkeeper. First bit of goalkeeping I believe he's had to do this whole half. Comes in the 90th minute. Keenan Malka's shot there. Sean Ryan closes down Samuel Resnick as his ball stays in bounds as he finds Conrad in the corner of the Hoboken half. Conrad's ball looking for Merchant, but Patel just pokes it out of Merchant's path. Dougherty looks forward. Trujillo dummies it and is able to run onto it. Gets past Saluga, I believe. Oh, no, my apologies. Gets past Kovalenko. And he's captured as well, finding Malka there. Malka's touch. Malka looked to touch it on, trying to find Ryan. Wins his side a free kick on the edge of their box, though. The most dangerous position that the side's been in so far in the last 10 minutes. Let's see if they can get something out of these last couple of minutes. possibly Hoboken's last chance of getting anything out of this match, even if it'll just be a goal. Patel looks like he'll be the one to line up and take the free kick. Will it be the number 2 or the number 17? We'll see now. It'll be Trujillo who takes it, and it's a good stop by the goalkeeper down to his left side. Didn't have much to do this whole half. Now he seems to be the most active he's been all match. Trujillo Shaw on target there. The 17 looks to pass it back to Dixon, and that will be the end of play. Hoboken FC 19-12 2-0. Polonia SC 3 here at Laurel Hill Park after an exhilarating game. Both sides had some good pieces of play, some good patterns of play, but it was just that finishing that really let Hoboken down. When it comes to the table, Polonia will be glad to know that they'll finish the match week in second place. New York International did win their match earlier in the afternoon, which keeps them in the top spot. But this 3 points sees Polonia leapfrog Sansak and finish this match week second spot, just 2 points below New York Internationals. Hoboken, on the other hand, can look at this and still come away with some positives. They might have lost last week, and this might be another loss, but they had some incredible performances. They have some good passages of play that they can look on to try coming back and mount a comeback in next week's match. As next week, I believe, Hoboken FC 19-12-2 hosts New York Ukrainians, while Polonia SC hosts Olkini next weekend here at Game in Frame. I want to thank you all for joining me in this Game in Frame live stream, and I'll see you guys soon.
Banfield has the ball, takes a shot, rips it from outside the 18 and goal!
From perhaps that defensive error. Still with Paxton to toward Dagan. Dagan inside the 18-yard box. Dribbles away from 2, 3. Dagan! Goal for Brooklyn United!
Right-footed, and this ranch, he could have it. Oh, a reaction save there from Watson.
Through ball excellent by Olkini as Kevin chips the goalkeeper 4-1.
Ball still in, Intercontinental, top of the box with a shot. Sean with the save, still there. Sean with the second save. Excellent work from Sean.
Try to be taken down. Johnson onto the left foot. Has Jalot. Jalot for game, set, and match. It's a bit wide, and it's in. Game, set, and match.
There's a gap here on the left side for the Pacifics to exploit. It's slotted through. Matthew Forster, first chance of the game, and it's buried by Matthew Forster.
Tyler now on their right. Side with a great ball, trying to find Sasha. The shot and a goal! What a beautiful build-up by F.A. Euro!
There it is, towards the captain. He goes over in the box. A shot comes in, and again Webster.
Distributes the ball. Lucini moves it on to El Handawi, who slips it through to King. And there it is, slotted again.
An incredible bit of skill there from Gladys.
Intercontinental will make their move. It's a shot, and it's in. That is unbelievable from Intercontinental. Beautiful shot into the upper 90.
Oh, Diamba! Oh, off the crossbar. They're claiming goal. It's goal! Diamba opens the scoring.
Back to Asher Rushevsky, left-footed pass toward Quincy Strauss-Figueroa. Thinking about a curler. Quincy Strauss-Figueroa!
Loose ball from Mario finds the feet of Gladys, who in turn lets his winger loose. Kovaci lets the ball forward 3-0, just like that.
Can he be the hero? And he can! Goal!
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to.
All right, I'm here with our game winners, Xander Goldman and Carter Dutton-Neves. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, a great hard-fought win today. I want to start with you, Xander. You scored our first goal today. That ball goes in, hits the back of the net. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it was a good goal. We got a little counterattack. The long balls were kind of coming through. Their defense kept kind of misjudging them. There was a lot of wind. And we have Conrad back, who's playing striker first half. It's always great to have him back. He's been struggling with some injuries, and so he just found me on the left and slotted it near post and was glad to see it go in.
You mentioned Conrad being back. He scored that second goal for you guys. You scored the first. How does it feel knowing that you don't have to rely on yourself for the goals? Now you have like a partner in crime with you.
Yeah, Conrad's a great player, captain. He's been struggling with some injuries. We're a different team when he's on the floor. He really helps us connect midfield to the offense, and so it's terrific to have him back.
Yeah, he's an incredible player. He definitely played a big part in the win today. Now let's talk a bit about the defending. A clean sheet today against a huge rival in the top 6 right now. What are your thoughts going into that?
It always feels great to get a clean sheet, especially against a quality team, and in a way that really my defenders took care of what was in front of them, and I only had to come claim the easy ones. So it was just as much credit goes to the back line and a whole team performance, and we'll look to get more of those.
You didn't have much to do in that second half there until the very end, but at the very end, dying moments, you had 2 big, huge saves. What do you think goes in the minds of your teammates when they see that, 90th minute, you're still diving out there, still trying to keep that clean sheet? You think it boosts those defenders? You think what's going on in their minds and your minds as well?
I think it's just about maintaining focus for the full 90. You can't lapse, especially like teams like to get hungry right at the end, and so just staying focused, knowing that it's a 90-minute game, and you can't start to celebrate in the 88th minute because there's still that added time. So just staying locked in until the final whistle blows, and then I can celebrate.
Yeah. So then the champagne gets popped, the bottles get opened.
Well, not quite, but hopefully at some point this season we'll get there.
So that's a big win against a big rival. What do you take from this win when you go into next week?
Yeah, I think we're gunning for the number 1 spot. We were there briefly and had a little lapse last week, but looking to stay strong for the rest of the season and reclaim that number 1 spot.
All right, and now last question I'll give to you, Xander. The draw last week, huge win this week. What can the fans expect for you guys next week?
We're trying to win the league, man. It's tight up there in the top 4. CPR, Sanzac, New York International, Hoboken. Everyone's really tight, really close, quality team. So you really don't want to drop any points any week. And, so it's going to be tough, but we're just trying to stay locked in. We practice hard every week, and we'll see if we can come out on top.
That's it. All right, guys. Thank you so much again, and congratulations on the win.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you.
Take care, guys.
Thank you. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Anish Patel, and I'll catch you guys next game.